a foreigner in the Philippines.
Sa kabriton og iyang asawang bulanon,
Magtiayon sa lalawigan sa Bohol.
ng isang dayuhan at ang kanyang asawang Pilipina.
7 taon ng mag-asawa sina Terence at Beth na nakatira ngayon sa lungsod ng Talibon, Bohol.
Don't forget to share and subscribe our YouTube channel.
Advantage when a woman can speak a little bit English.
Yes.
It don't need to be completely, but that a daily conversation is possible.
You really are looking.
Alfred, I have a question, you know.
That I know.
Yeah, I have a question, which is you need to clarify before you entering into the relationship about your previous relationship, your latest ex. You got it?
I don't understand it.
Yeah. You need to clarify things about Atitalia. Is it already finished?
That is finished for all times. You know, there is no sense to begin it again. There would be the old problems. And if maybe only now the problem of marrying would be away. But there is no connection with the kids to me. Her religion, her crazy doing with the religion, that will stay on. If she would be normal with the religion, that would be a plus. But she cannot. And I cannot order that. That is not possible. I found between the points more. I don't need to speak over it's the past. It's the past.
Another, just to clarify things. Yeah, because remember the land, your house it's in her name. What will happen when you get a wife?
There can happen nothing. I have a contract of lease for 25 years and I can stay there in the house. When it's now 1 year ago. It's 24 years now until the end.
So what we assume.
And I don't know the laws sure in this country, but I think when I'm dead before, that the contract will go over my
Yes.
woman.
I don't think so.
Would, pardon?
I don't think so. It's foreigner. If it's Filipino, it's different. You know.
I think that what
I hope sa pangilan mo sa cellphone.
I think what our contact in Tagbilaran was saying was that
In the morning,
the name can be changed in that whatever his wife when he marries, that changes the whole thing, because then whatever he owns goes to his wife. So I'm assuming, you know, perhaps somebody out there would know the difference.
As
here.
far-
What happens, Talia owns the land.
Yeah, whatever happened, Atitalia owns the
Well,
land,
the-
and
the
no one can
contract
get it
he has was for him
for safety.
so that he would be protected for a 25-year loan. But at that time he was single. He is single now. But if he marries,
That's another story.
then surely his wife and family is what we're talking about, would be entitled to continue if he passes, they would continue to live there for the rest of that contract of 25 years.
But as I
I
said,
was thinking about in the morning, it's all nonsense to think about what is with the contract after my death. Can I know after my death if the woman like to stay there in the house? Maybe she like to go to her family again, or she find another boyfriend or husband and she's moving to him. For what I shall think about today. And there's another point, I never will hope that I can find a girlfriend of 22 years now.
No, I wouldn't have thought.
That maybe is possible. I don't need, but it can happen. She can be 27, we can take that age. She can in 5 weeks have an accident and she is dead. For what I shall make me crazy in my head what happened after my death? We never can know that.
No, I agree.
Yeah, because there's some messaging us about the land, and I says that look, it's the land of Atitalia, and nobody can get that because it's in the it's in the name. You know, if there's some made up stories, it's not. It's all lies. You know.
And that is one of the reasons why I'm looking for a young woman. If I would take a woman my age, the reason, the risk is greater that I can lose the woman and I'm alone again. With a young woman, usually
Yeah.
I will go first. I can tell you a very interesting story, and I never forget this story. I was thinking about in the morning already. Because of this problem, I can take a young woman and can happen, I die at last. My girlfriend in Thailand was helping friends harvesting rice. And it's normal there, after work, all is finished, they are eating together and the men drinking whiskey a little bit. And I need to pick up her about lunchtime. And I came there, they are eating, they invited me for eating, that's normal there. And they drink a little bit whiskey and they become a little bit funny. And the owner of the farm began anytime to ask me, how old are you? I don't know what year it was. And there was a second man and he asked him, how old are you? And when he heard our age, I was the oldest, the other man the second, and he was the youngest. And he was laughing and told me, you need to go first. And to the other, you the second. And I will be alone, I'm the youngest at last. You know what happened?
He went first.
The youngest got cancer. 1.5 years later he was dead. The second died of illness 2 years later. And I can go to the CR until today. That
Yes.
I never forget. And I remembered in the morning, we have not to think about after my death what happened with the woman and what is with the lease contract. At the end, it's all nonsense.